Welcome to Pro Wrestling History Daily Top 5 Interactive, where I give you the top 5 moments for this day in pro wrestling history in chronological order, and you put them in order of importance in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get our wrestling nerd on. Starting off in chronological order as we always do, 1959. Nelson Scott Simpson is born, better known to wrestling fans as Nikita Koloff, best known for his appearances in Jim Crockett Promotions and his successor, World Championship Wrestling, between 1984 and 1992, where he was billed from Russia and following the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Lithuania. During his career, Koloff held championships including the NWA World Six-Man Tag Team Championships, the NWA World Tag Team titles, the NWA United States title, and the NWA World Television title and the UWF Television title. Next, 1961. Rick Steiner is born. Known for his time in WCW, where he was an 8-time World Tag Team Champion, 7 times with his brother Scott, and once with Kenny Chaos of all people. In addition to tag team success, he was also a 1-time United States Heavyweight Champion and a 3-time television champion. Beyond WCW, Steiner found success in New Japan Pro Wrestling, where he held their titles twice with Scott, and the WWF, where they won the World Tag titles twice. Keeping with Rick Steiner, but adding his brother Scott, 1991. Rick and Scott Steiner defeat Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin to become the NWA World Tag Team Champions in Montgomery, Alabama, at a TV taping. During this title reign, the titles would become known as the WCW World Tag Team titles. 5 years later, in 1996, Night 2 of ECW's Big Ass Extreme Bash takes place at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The show is known for the final ECW appearances for Rey Mysterio Jr., who beats Juventud Guerrera in his final ECW appearance, and Mick Foley, who leaves to become Mankind in the WWF. And last but certainly not least, but sticking with ECW, 2001. ECW officially cancels the March 11th Living Dangerously pay-per-view, which comes as little surprise, since there was no venue booked, no television to promote it, and obviously no ticket sales available. It was well over a month since the last ECW show had been held, and ECW owner Paul Heyman was already appearing on Raw as a color commentator. Living Dangerously at that point was simply a 3-hour pay-per-view airtime that was reserved. Several cable companies still accepted orders right up until airtime, which were later refunded. Other systems ran replays of the final pay-per-view, Guilty as Charged 2001. While the official announcement would not come until April, even the die-hard supporters were coming to the realization that ECW was over. And those were your top 5 moments for this day in pro wrestling history. What order are you going to put them in? Is it Rick and Scott Steiner winning the titles as number 1? Is it the end of ECW? Or could it be Nikita Koloff? I look forward to seeing in the comments below what your top 5 order is.